So yesterday my friend Lewis sent me over this pretty questionable mute someone got back in around 2007. And it got me thinking, I think I've got some pretty questionable mutes from around 2007. So today we're going to be taking a look at some of my past account offences. Some of them are going to be pretty interesting, I can imagine, so this should be pretty funny. But anyway, yeah, enjoy. Here we are on my very first Runescape account, and as you can see, there's quite a few offences on here. But the interesting thing about this account was, it was actually hacked, I believe, before any of these reports were actually made, so I'm not sure if any of them were me. Maybe this bottom one, but these ones definitely were not me. I've looked through them and they definitely weren't. So that hacker went on an absolute rampage. Now, I say hacker, there's a story behind it, and I'll go into more detail in a bit, but we're going to start with the first one because I think this may be me, but I don't actually know. I can't remember because it was so long ago, but we're going to take a look at it. So, the first offence we have here is an offence inappropriate language minor, and it was a mute. And this is in the 24th of October 2006, just over 11 years ago. Holy shit. Anyways, let's take a look at why we actually received this mute in the first place. So it starts off with some guy typing "how much," which wasn't me, so I'm not sure why this is including the evidence, but whatever. Anyways, apparently I'm having an iron cell, so, you know, hard grafting, out in the streets, trying to make an honest wage. And then, for some reason, I just start typing "knob" in the chat, which is why I believe this was me, because back in the day, when I was about 10 years old, knob was my go-to insult. And it's still pretty fucking good insult, so, you know, can't hit that. So after calling someone a knob for whatever reason, we've now moved on to selling Addy. And then it looks like we had a bit of a stroke down here. I'm now saying, what is an Addy? And then something exclamation point K. Not entirely sure. And then I just type fuck. Not even remotely sure as to what was going on in this situation. Very little context, but interesting to say the least. Moving on to the rest of the offences, which I can almost guarantee were not me. And here's why. Let's fade back. The year is 2006, I'm repping my newly obtained Addy armor. My account is finally coming together when I receive a PM from a mysterious player. It reads something along the lines of, "Hey man, you want 100 mil? Grasping at such an opportunity, I immediately respond with, "Oh my god, please, please." He tells me he's found a hack, and in order for it to work, I'll need to tell him my password. The smart man I am, I reply, "Nice try, hacker." I actually managed to find him in game, and he was level 3. In my mind, I'm thinking, level 3? And a hacker? What a fucking noob. He promises me it's not a bamboozle, so I entertain him for a second by sending him the wrong password. He confirms that the system said the password was incorrect. Now I'm thinking, the system? This guy actually sounds legit. So I send over the actual password, and that's when I realised I fucked up. As you've probably gathered, he ended up changing the password and going on an absolute rampage on my account. Actually ended up receiving 3 mutes on one day, which, you know, that's actually quite impressive. So, can't really knock the guy. He was probably about the same age as me at the time. Anyway, let's jump into these offences. This is the first one after he hacked me, I believe. So let's take a look. So this first offence is actually for an account sharing mute, which I don't think is even a thing anymore. I don't know if you can get muted for that. Seems to be a running pattern in these mutes. It happened multiple times, so that's pretty interesting. Anyway, let's take a look. So it starts off, what I can only imagine is him trying to type gay into the chat. YGAY, maybe? I don't know, maybe just spamming random letters and shit. There's some more shit. He's just talking to some guy, I think, about myth. Then he just says password, so I think he's trying to get someone else's password. This guy isn't satisfied with just my account. And then he says, "Do you want my level 80 account?" And this guy replies, "No." And then he says, "Me, what's the password?" I don't know what's going on in this situation. I assume he's just trying to get some guy's password. But definitely account sharing is going on there. So yeah, fuck this guy, he deserved the mute. This is the second offence he got on my account. Another account sharing mute. And the beginning to the 9th of December rampage he went on. Let's take a look. So it starts off, this is not actually him. This is someone else saying he's selling his account for the best offer. Well, not free. Yeah, I think someone's offered him 5k. And then this guy says he's selling his account, 10k. I've got Full Dragon and I'm a member. Full Dragon and members was definitely worth a lot more than 10k at the time, and I highly doubt he even had it. So this guy is definitely on the bamboozle train, whoever this fucking guy is. And then, okay, this is where the hacker messages him. He messaged him saying hi, and then what's the pass? I forgot. And then the guy replies, I rule 79. And then the hacker says, I want to see if you lie and thanks. So again, a bit of a weird situation. Not entirely sure what's going on. I think he was trying to get this guy's account, and this one guy's trying to sell his account for 10k. But yeah, just seems a bit fishy altogether here. Pretty funny though. This is the third offence he did on my account, and it's actually different this time. We've got an offensive / inappropriate language mute. So it starts off, this isn't the hacker, this is some random guy. Some sort of emo kid, he's like, think about how much blood is on you from killing things. But yeah, there's just a few people chatting. The hacker's not here yet. This guy says shut up no with a bunch of asterisks. Don't know what he was trying to say there. We've got some e-dating going on here. Hugs you, bye Sarah. And then this is the hacker here. He says, I am the greatest of them all. I don't know what the fuck this guy's on about. Puts bleach in the tub, cleans the tub, rinses the tub out. And then the hacker says, I'm no noob. You're all noobs. And this is where he gets destroyed, because someone replies, yes, and you are a tube. Imagine being called a tube. Now the hacker seems to be having a seizure on the keyboard. He types wart, fart, trap, tart. Don't know, asterisk is tart. More random shit. What the fuck? Says tart again, no noob, and then he types dickhead. And that's like what I guess got him the mute there, is that dickhead at the end. Now we're on to our final offence, and this is actually the best one because I actually know what this one is. This is me. This offence is me trying to buy my account back. So it's me messaging him from another account, trying to buy the account back. Let's see what happened. So I remember back in the day, so I'd been hacked. This is like this is a couple months later. I seen him on my account. I message him. I say, so I messaged him. I must have asked for the account back. And then here we're like negotiating, I think. So this is my message. I said 10k or what? And then he says, okay, 10k. So 10k, meet me at Falador with the money. I'm there like, nah man, come to Lummy. He's like, okay, no, come to Fally. I'm like, alright, I'm on my way. And I'm like, trying not to get bamboozled. So I'm like, come on man, tell me the correct password though. He promises me he will. And then I tell him I'm there. He said he's coming. Meet me at the bank, the long one. You're not even in my world. The cheek of me though, I'm like, come to my world then. He's like, you come to mine. And then he says, follow me then. Hi. So I've probably seen him in game. And he says, right, money, then pass. And then, so I think that means I've traded him I traded him 10k. And then I said pass. And he says, fight 20. And I remember typing this in and it not being the password. So I'm like, mate, that's not it. And he's like, yeah, it is. I'm like, no, it's not. He's like, yeah, it is. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's not. And then I remember he just logs out. So I got bamboozled again. I got fucking scammed. This guy is a motherfucker. But the joke's on him because I actually managed to recover the account about 6 years later. And it had loads of shit on it. So joke's on him, fucker. So that was the offences on my original account. And I wanted to go into the offences on this account, but the video would end up being ridiculously long. So maybe we'll save that for a later date. But yeah, let me know if you enjoyed this and we can see if we can bust out the other one with this account. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching this. If you're new and enjoyed this, make sure to subscribe for future content. And anyway, I'll see you later.